Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of my Christmas decoration. So Sunday was window area, so the decals are up, the little display in the window is up today, and the tree is up. Today is light day, which is going to be a light day. I have laundry downstairs going because I put on new bed sheets, which is why my bed looks like this. It's not nice. It's not made like it usually is. I'm just like, I'm not making it this week because Thursday, I'm tearing my bed apart, putting on new sheets. I got new red sheets for my bed. I got to flip my comforter over. I've got to put new blankets on it and all this other stuff. I got to get pillows out, so I'm not making my bed. It's a nice break. And the lights go on the tree, which is over here, which you guys can't see, but I'm like trying to find a way that the light works. So that's why I'm sitting on the floor, and I'm sorry for the view. I apologize in advance for this view because I'm just going to sit on the floor. Because I'm gonna have to untangle lights. Well, I don't untangle them. I'll show when I do the light thing. I'll show you guys. Again, apologies for the Bronners vlog. That was not my intention. I thought it was gonna be this really cool, epic thing, and it's 8 minutes, so I'm sorry. But before I get started on my chores, I thought I would show you guys what I got at Bronners this year. First off, complete confession. I did have a budget for myself. I didn't want to spend anything over $100 at Bronners itself. Because in the past, I've gone to Bronner's and I've spent almost $120 at Bronner's. Granted, that was the year I got my Silent Night music box, I think. So, it is very, very easy to spend a lot of money at Bronner's. And part of the reason is that Bronner's, the vast majority of their ornaments, you can't find anywhere else because they're only for Bronner's unless you go to another store in Michigan that orders these ornaments in bulks and then resells them, which we have seen. But I had a limit. I didn't want to spend over $100, and I thought I was only going to spend about $35, $36 because I only had 3 ornaments I really wanted to get. And then I blew my budget. I ended up spending $76, almost $77 Sunday at Bronner's. So if you have a budget, make it a wide budget. Don't like set yourself a cap. I just said, okay, I want to spend around $35, but I know myself. I know this store. I'm going to say I don't want to spend more than $100. So I'm very proud of myself. And my mom actually said that's not bad. Which is kind of funny because my mom's like, always, you don't want to spend that much money. And I tell her, oh, I spent $76. Oh, that's not bad for Bronner. So just realize that you're going to spend a lot of money if you go to Bronner's. But at the same time, like I said, $76, that would normally seem like a lot of money to me. But in the terms of Bronner, $76, that wasn't a lot of money. And I did get some really nice ornaments, and I got a free one because Bronner's will run these coupons where if you spend so much money, and if you spend $35 or more, you get to choose from a section of, I want to say 5, maybe 7 different ornaments, and you can choose, maybe it's a little bit more, you can choose from one of these ornaments, and it's free. So, they're really nice ornaments. I like the one I got. Basically, they're the ornaments they made that didn't sell too well, so they're just going to try and get rid of them, and people are like, oh, it's a free ornament right now, and these ornaments can usually be about $10 a piece. So, that being said, I'm going to show you my Bronner's haul this year. This does not include the mug or the book, and I feel guilty. Apologies in advance to my friend Aaron S. We are getting each other Christmas presents this year, and unknowing to me, I have told him that I love the Mandalorians. I love Mandalorian culture. I'm kind of my little obsession. He was actually looking at the bounty hunter code to get that for me for Christmas, and I bought it Sunday. I'm so sorry. But it was on sale at the Book Nook, so I grabbed it. Okay, anyway, on to the ornament. So, this one I already showed you guys in the Bronner's vlog. This is my Star Wars ornament that I got. And yes, I am fully aware, it says Hallmark in the corner. I want to say like 2-3 years ago, Bronner started carrying Hallmark ornaments. And my mom, she's funny, she says as she realizes that this is a Hallmark ornament, she goes, why are you getting it here? And I'm like, well, this particular Hallmark ornament, the Star Wars logo, they don't have at our Hallmark store at the mall. The Hallmark store at the mall has the more expensive, the Hallmark movie moments, the Hallmark, the more expensive Hallmark ornaments. These are not expensive. So this is the one I got. I saw it online. I saw it in the magazine. I've been dying to get it. On one side, it is the Rebellion, the Republic, and it has like little characters. There's Princess Leia on it, and a Tauntaun and Yoda, and it has lines like, "Will someone get this? Will somebody get this big walking carpet out of my way? When 900 years old, you reach, look as good as you will not. I am a Jedi like my father before me." Adds all that stuff, and then on the back side, it's themed to the Imperial, so it says the Force is strong with this one, Dark Side, Vader, Empire Power, New Order. It's got the Mandalorian skull, which I did not notice, so I'm freaking out about this. So this was, I've been trying to get this ornament for going on 3 years, and I finally got it this year. I'm very happy. So this one was $8.99. That's another advantage of Bronner's, is it's a Hallmark ornament, but they tend to be a little bit cheaper than a Hallmark. So this is my one non-Bronner's like exclusive thing. So this is the Star Wars ornament I showed you guys. Moving on to, every year my mom buys my brother and I our ornaments, even though I've gotten to that phase where I have a job now so I can buy more ornaments because I literally want every single ornament I see. Does not change the fact that my mom still buys my brother and I our own ornament every year. It's a tradition in our family. My grandma was kind of the one who got me started on ornament collecting because she gave me ornaments when I was a baby, from the moment I was born to the moment she moved away when I was 8, and then my mom continued on with this tradition. And I was still getting ornaments. So this is kind of our family tradition, and this is the one my mom got me this year. Most of the Bronner's ornaments, they have some that are made in the USA, but they have a good chunk which are made in countries like Egypt. They have hand-blown Egyptian glass ornaments, which are absolutely beautiful. Poland, Ukraine, Germany, of course, because it's Germany. So this is what my mom got me. It's another one of my ornaments. I have lace handmade in Germany, and now I have this ornament, which is a tradition ornament, and it is the tradition of the candle. So this is my ornament from my mom this year. Very pretty. So this is the one my mom got me this year because I picked this out. And it has a little tag, talks about the tradition of the candle. And before electric Christmas lights were invented, candles adorned the Christmas tree, sparkling like starlight against the dark green boughs. The candle reminds us that Christ is the light of the world, bringing us out of the darkness of sin. Many European families still decorate their Christmas tree with candles that are burned on Christmas Eve. So this is like the tradition of the candle. And if you're curious and you want to know more, you can go online to Bronners.com. I think you can find this here. They have a book called Ornament, Legends, Symbols, and Traditions. And I have shown you guys this book before. And if you get it, it is full. I got this a couple years ago because I started collecting these. These are all the legends and traditions and symbols associated with things like beer and Bigfoot, the Christmas rose, the Christmas spider, the Christmas tree, the Claddagh ring, the cross, the cuckoo clock, the dogwood. These are all like the symbols of the hedgehog, legend of the holly. So this book is filled with different meanings of ornaments. St. Francis of Assisi, unicorn, wreath, wine. So this is a really interesting book to have. So I got this a couple years ago. I absolutely love it. And it's basically, it's not limited to, it's symbols and traditions and legends from all over the world. They talk about the buffalo, they talk about the dream catcher, the tabby cat, snowman, Santa's magic key, the panda. So these come from all over the world. It's not just like America or Europe. These are literally from all nations, all languages, and it's really, really cool. The one I think that surprises most people is the pickle. Is this one? Is the pickle, and I actually do have a pickle ornament I do put on my tree. And that's a really interesting one. The pickle is the last ornament put on a Christmas tree in German households, and the first child who finds it gets an extra present from the Christkind, which is the Christkind, which is the Christ child, which is the spirit of Christmas. And instead of Santa Claus, that's who brings them their presents. So this was my ornament from my mom this year, and then I totally went out and bought more because, of course, I said I was going to get 3. I should have just stopped at the 2 I got, and I just can't. Because that's the thing about Bronner's. It hooks you in, and it's just like Star Wars. I can't stop collecting. So is this, I don't know what any of these, I saw them the other day. I completely forgot which one is in which box. So this one is actually one of the free ones that you could get this year. So this is the one I picked out. It's my favorite color, purple, and in gold it says, the Lord is my light in my salvation. And it's from it's one of my favorite verses from Psalm 27:1. So it was a really cool ornament. They had one that looked like a candy cane, but I saw the purple one. I want that one. So this is the free one I got. So that one was kind of nice because it was free. And I was so worried because I completely forgot to check Bronner's for coupons, so I had no idea about the coupons. We were there, and I heard another lady say, oh yeah, if we spend $35, we get a free ornament. I'm like, what? So I grabbed my phone, I find the coupon, and then luckily they were able to take it because there was no barcode on it, so that was nice. Alright, let's go into this little box. I have like tons of boxes. This one is another one my mom found for me. I am crazy obsessed with sloths and llamas. They're like my two favorite animals. And my mom found me this ornament with a sloth on it. Like, seriously, I love sloths. They're like one of my favorite creatures. I think sloths are cool because I think they all remind us to take life a little bit slower, to stop and enjoy what we have. I think sloths are some of the cutest things on the planet. My mom actually went out and got me a beanie baby sloth named Dangler. So I'm kind of obsessed with sloths and llamas. So this is like so cute. So this is a sloth that my mom found for me and I went, yes. Seriously, how can you say no to a sloth? So this one, let me see. And this is a Bronner's exclusive design. And this is made in Hungary. So when you go to Bronner's, if you see these tags, you look for the tags. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It says Bronner's exclusive design. On the back, it actually says, designed by Bronner's. This exclusive ornament was made by glass artisans in Hungary. So Bronner's actually has some ornaments that are just, like I said, they're exclusive to Bronner's. And they use the same people for generations and generations. Like on the back of this one, it says 3 generations. That's how long they've been working with these particular artisans in Hungary. It's for 3 generations. And to put it in a pair, and to make it even hard, make it even more like, Bronner's is over 70 years old. The store was founded in like the 40s, and it is still open. It is still strong, and it's a privately owned store. It's actually classified as a small business because it's like the only one in the world. It's still privately owned by the Bronner family. It's not traded, it's not anything like that, but they literally do millions of dollars worth of business because they ship all over the U.S. I think they ship all over the world. They've actually had TV stations from like Germany and Europe come here to do stories about this store because that is how amazing this is. It's like literally a success story. So we're going to open up this box, see what's in this big brown box. Okay, what's this one? I think this one is the bird or the bridge. I don't know. Oh, it's my elf. So, this is how Bronner's gets you. This ornament was $7.99, and it's a little elf carrying packages because I'm a shopaholic. So I went, oh, perfect. It was on sale for $5.98 by the checkout because they have a whole line of ornaments that are just like cute little Bronner's shopping themed ornaments. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with shopping. So I got this little elf. I was not planning on getting this little elf. I just saw it and went, yes. This is how Bronner's gets you. And Bronner's has some really good deals. Their ornaments are not too badly priced. You know, you go to someplace else and it's like $14.99. Like, no. Go to Bronner, see an ornament that's $14.99. Yeah, even their ornaments are like $21.99. You're like, oh, that's a good deal. And it really is because these ornaments are generally exclusives. They're handmade. They're hand painted. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. So it's like, that's a really good deal. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if I'm going to put it on the wall or my tree. But it is a little sign with jingle bells that simply says December 25th. And I love the design. I'm like, yes. So that's how Bronner's gets me, is it puts all the cute stuff in an area where I will immediately see it. This one was, I want to say $3.99 or $2.99. And I will go, yeah, I will take it. And they are so good at boxing everything up and wrapping it up because you have a long way to go. They're like, oh, we'll wrap it up for you. Okay, so what do I have in here? I have 3 more ornaments, you guys. So this is like quite a haul. Oh, I'm going to do this one. This is my Old World Christmas. This is another line you can find at Bronner's. This is $13.99. So this one is not a Bronner's exclusive, but this I've only ever seen this line at Bronner's. This is called Old World Christmas. They're ornaments made in the traditional Old World style. So this is a clip-on cardinal that I got. My great-grandma, she used to have all these decorations that were these clip-on style ornaments where basically you just take and clip them onto a branch of your tree. So my great-grandma had a ton of ornaments like this, and the cardinal was my grandma Letz's favorite bird. And many people look at the cardinal and kind of see it as a loved one, a symbol of a loved one. So the cardinal is my grandma's favorite bird. It's my dad's favorite bird. It's one of my favorite birds. So I decided I just wanted to get a cardinal. And I also like the fact that at the same time it's for my dad's side of the family, it's also in a way for my mom's because of the fact that, like I said, my great-grandma used to have a lot of ornaments like these. And we did too. So these are very actually kind of cool. And you just clip it on a branch and it stays there. And this has a little spring on it so it bounces. So I'm really excited I found this. I think this is the most expensive of my ornaments because it is an Old World Christmas ornament. Because that's the thing you have to also look out for at Bronner's is the prices are good. But you also have to watch for whether it's a Bronner's exclusive or like an Old World Christmas. If it's something like an Old World Christmas, a Ginger Cottage, a Teresa Thilbert, Christopher Radko, definitely those are going to be more expensive than maybe the typical Bronner's ornament. Like Bronner's has a line of clip-on ornaments, and they tend to be about $9.99, $10.99. So if you're kind of just trying to keep on budget, make sure you kind of look at the prices and make sure you're either getting a Bronner's or a name brand because they are going to differ in price simply because of the fact that they're not made by the same company, okay? This is one I found. This was actually the first ornament. I literally walked into the door and saw this and went, yes. For those of you who don't know, it's the 200th anniversary of Silent Night. And this is one of the new ornaments they made this year. It's a hymn book with a picture of the Silent Night Memorial Chapel and then the opening bars of Silent Night on the opposite page. I went, heck yeah, I want this. Silent Night is my all-time favorite Christmas song. I actually used to be able to sing the first verse in German. I have a movie from like I want to say the 50s or the early 60s called Silent Night: The Story of a Christmas Carol, which is all about how the world's most popular Christmas carol came to be. And it's very interesting to know that it all started when an organ broke down in Oberndorf, Salzburg, Austria. And the story might have stopped there, except the guy who came to fix the organ, the father of the church, played Silent Night on the organ. The peddler remembered it, took it back to his village, and taught it to the children there. And that's how this song that has now become the world's most beloved Christmas carol started, was just like a complete and total accident. So I had to get this. And you can see the names of the guys. There's Joseph Moorher, I think that's how you say it, Joseph Moore, and Franz Gruber. I know, I have a terrible time pronouncing German stuff. So that was really cool, and I'm like, that was literally the first thing I grabbed because we went into the entrance and they actually had a Silent Night 200th anniversary display, and I'd seen that thing I wanted, and I grabbed it. I'm like, okay, that's it, grabbed it, put it in my cart. First ornament, like 2 minutes within walking into the store, I had. So it can be pretty quick because the ornaments are like right there. This is the final ornament. This one I totally blame my mom for. You guys know I went up to Mackinac Island for the summer, and one of the things I loved about where I lived was I literally walked down this saw street, looked to my right, and there was the bridge. I thought that was the coolest thing, and so they actually have a Bronner's exclusive of the Mackinac Bridge. So I now have a Mackinac Bridge ornament because I was kind of just like, that was my favorite thing to see. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like if you're biking on the highway and you come around to the west side of the island, all of a sudden you get closer and there's the bridge, and it is an absolutely stunning view. It is so incredible to see this bridge that is about 5 miles long. So I'm like, I really wanted an ornament of the Mackinac Bridge because it is like such a Michigan icon, and I really wanted it. And it's like, oh, mom's like, here you go. It's like, oh, okay. And this was my most expensive one. This was $14.99. Yeah, so just keep an eye on prices if you are trying to stick really hard to a budget. As you can see, mine went out the window. Simply because the Bronner's ornaments, they are relatively priced. Like, this is a nice price for this ornament because it's like handmade, not made by a machine, hand painted, hand done. So all the ornaments don't actually look alike. They will have several, like this is one of the ones they kind of make en masse because it's just as an iconic Michigan thing. But they're not going to look exactly alike. That's the thing. Like, this one did not look exactly like the other Mackinac Bridge ornaments. So they all look slightly different because of the care and detail, because this is just like, and you can actually tell when you look at the lines on the bridge, this is done by somebody. This was not made in a machine. This was all like hand done. So, and I'm getting glitter on my fingers. So that is my Bronner's haul for this year. It is insane the amount of ornaments that you can walk out with. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got a bigger tree. That being said, some of my ornaments, I think I'm retiring a few of them. I'm trying to retire some of them because they're just getting old and I'm getting worried about them. And I want to make them more collector pieces than just to put on my tree. And speaking of painting on my tree, my mom got me some ornament hooks for some of my ornaments this year. These are my ornament hooks. They got snowflakes. I didn't even show you guys my Petoskey Store ornament that I had to fix. I got somebody broke a Petoskey Store ornament that we had at the store this past summer that was in the shape of a turtle, and I loved it, and my friend Kathy's like, oh, here you go, so I just fixed it. So it's a Petoskey stone, and for those of you who don't know, Petoskey stones, once you get them carved into, like, ornaments, they are actually incredibly fragile. So, if you guys find a Petoskey stone and decide you want to polish it and stuff, please, please, please do not put it in a rock tumbler. I lost count of how many times I had to tell people that. You do not put Petoskey stones in rock tumblers because they will break and they will be destroyed. So, that being said, I think it's time for me to go switch my laundry. And when I come back, I will get this room all set up. And I will be doing lights for my tree. So, I'm actually going to post this today. This little video talking about my Bronner's haul to give you guys a little preview. I didn't do all my ornaments because they're not out yet, and I don't think I said I was going to do a video all about my ornaments. I don't think that's going to happen, simply because I have like 50 bazillion ornaments. So, sorry guys, I just gave you a look at what I got this year, and I think maybe you better understand some of the ornaments I picked that I have. So I will try and get this posted today, so you guys can get a little preview of the Christmas ornaments, and I'm going to go do some laundry and get the lights up. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.